Kom op, 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 kom op. Kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op. Kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op. Kom op, kom op, kom op. Patriots, kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op. Kom op, kom op, kom op. Clotilda Moos. Daniel Sekoe. Alvera de Vos. Mesh McKay. Margie Crowder. Kom op, kom op, kom op, kom op. Debbie Michelle Bekes. Gertie van Rooyen. Theodore Snyders Beerwinkel. MEC Evan Botha. Jocelyn Cherry en Toby. Liza Bloems. Vince Cornelius. Amorita Karelse. Kandria Pongo van Rensburg. Kendall Bok. Randall Adams. Carmen Pillay. Ashley Adnel. Trudy van Zyl. Lloyd de Vries. King Sykes is in die huis. Raniel Olifant. Samila Jagers. Valencia Oosthuizen. Dennis Topski. Deputy Chaplain Donovan de Don Mini. Malik Lopez. De Don kom terug. Die liefde. Geraldine Valtuin. Renardo. Renee Matala. Yahya Mohammed. Salam, salam, salam. Johan Hofsta. Craven Perry. Elro Zille Smit. Tylian Bartman. Niklas Battis. Elro says Uppington is in die huis. Colin Speak. Kimberly se mensery. Verona Marcus. Vivian Norris. Life with CJ. Uratile Salagai. Dumela Moren. Renee Rochelle. Phillipstown in the house. Matlala from Phillipstown. Toretta Magu. Maricia Block. Ryan Clifton Swartz. Rosanda Scott. Si Cyril Kwidu, geluk met jou seun om sê. Gerrit Skeepers. Samantha Satisfied. Lily Du Plessis. Pedro Sol. Emerensa Bosch. Lenice Abrams. Candice Gesond. Tiffany Harmse. Sally Koopman. Pastor Paul G. Jacobs. Leon Fortuin. Janine Appels. Ek kom Jos by toe. Binnekort, Janine. Reinaldo Francis. Rita Gregory. Hoe voel jy Rita? Sê jy het 'n pot gemaak. Ek hoop jy het my ook kos gelos. Juren Dwayne Boysen. Ralph Reynolds. Ek sien jy in Sambo. Hulle maak 'n pot daar. In Bezel. Ek kom as kos vir my ook hoor. Ralph Reynolds. Natasha Neetling. Advokaat Philip Oktober. Donovan Clement West. Vanessa Botha. Leticia Wanza. Kansler Zubeida May. Ndwasi Victor, mo presidente wa Afrika. Kilebo ile morena wa kawari. Ntate Victor. Keula Chechels. Denver Jonkerman. Carlo Matthijsse. Nikki B. Grace. Alicia Nicholas Beyers. Jacqueline Arnson. Nummerhout. Black Cupid, Morningstar. Beaufort West in die huis. Cupid in die huis. Hy man gaat... die volgende beheer is van Beaufort West. Julle kan maar hoe praat van Beaufort West. Gabriel Andrew Pieters. Caleb Zuriel. Minnie Kutsia. Sharifa Florence van Nel. Brendan Boysen. Christel Jana Ari. Malvery Francis. Lani Chun. Tiffany, ek weet nie wat sê jy is nie net weer verlief. Ek weet, jy het ook nou 'n nuwe deksel so. Hy voel net trots, as ek die nuwe deksel was so maak. Deal iPhone X wat Melissa voorby. Eddie, Brown Sugar Lalo. Salut Janine. Kaki Fati, Gia Familia. Kaki Fati. Christel Yarari. Sean Gaff. Governor, Nancy Gaff. Winnen Berda. Byron Fortuin. Johan Wessels. Myrna Davids. Isabella Goodwin. Mervyn en Eve Verlander. Evie Verlander. Rosalind Tait. Milton Yankees. Stephanie Saal. Nicolette Berda. Francis Adams. Flora Engelbrecht. Kulen Jansen. Juren Dwayne Boysen. Sharon Delight. How you Sharon? Marie Mentor. Neil Makala. That was a point in Bloem. Ek kom, as 'n datum, ek het die datum vergeet. Then I'm coming to Bloem. I'm going to be there for 30 days. We have done something in Credence, at Credence School. We are unveiling a sports facility at Credence very soon. Eston van Wyk, Cornel Paulse, Samanatia Dombas, Ellen Jansen, Logan Wilson, Pietro Hendricks, Ena Sekui, Frank Dowen Kamfer, Pres gaan jy hele land se name lees. Ed Greenwood, Jackie Davids, Yvette Ritney, Bruce A. Joshua Nummerhout. Right, Patriots, let me the kusela, let ek lekker sit man, ek wil relax. Hoe sê laat ek by die deur in die huis val? Hoe sê laat ja, by die deur in die huis val? Let me start with just hold on, I just want to get the agenda so I don't forget nothing. As ek ken, julle tek my som as ek iets vergeet het. Patriots, let me start with something very serious. I read through the documents and the allegations and regarding George that people are saying they went the houses. George has said you need to apply for Wendy houses, you need this, you need that, you need this. And they're now threatening our people. Now, people don't stay in Wendy houses because some of them can afford, but they don't stay in Wendy houses because they want to. Nobody wants to stay in a Wendy house. People stay in Wendy houses because life is hard. That is hard debate. Mense bly in Wendy houses because there's no housing for them. And the people in Wendy houses are not going to go to and start new informal settlements. Most of the people that lives in Wendy houses still pay rent, living in somebody else's yard. They still pay rent. Now, let me tell you, when you make laws, you must think of the poor. You mustn't just make laws because you want to show your power. All the laws that you make as a leader should have the poor in mind. You know, when I was the mayor of Central Karoo, I called all the mayors of Central Karoo. I was the district mayor. And anybody can say if I'm lying here. I called it was Christmas time, and I said, and I realized so many of the electricity is blocked. And I said, no one will go with blocked electricity this Christmas. And then they said, no, Mayor, you can't do that. It's against the law. I said, so people must go Christmas and New Year. You can ask Tish and them. And I remember how Prince, he was like, yes, you're right, you're right, you're right. We can't have people going through Christmas. And I said, even if they didn't pay, go switch on all the lights. I did that because I couldn't think of it. So now you're not going to threaten our people. So I want to say to you, now I see they can deny it all they like. We didn't ask them to write that law. We didn't ask them to write that circular or that memorandum. Nobody asked them to do it in George. Nobody asked them to do that. You wrote that to the people. You can explain that until you blew in the face. You threatened our people. And let me tell you something tonight on this live. I'm telling the Secretary General of this party on this live. Any person whose Wendy house has been broken down, the PA must pay for that person to go to court. Nobody must break down the Wendy house. The Patriotic Alliance must pay. The Secretary General must give an instruction to the lawyers. We've got lots of lawyers. We must fight. So if you stay in George and they want to break down your Wendy house, if they feel they want to break down your Wendy house, I want to say to you today, the Patriotic Alliance president has given an instruction that you go to any of our councillors, Rafael or anybody that you know in the PA, Janine, anybody that's in the PA, Derzelda, anybody that's in the PA, and you tell them, julle president het gesê, ons moet na julle toe kom. There's no way in the house that will be broken down. Well, if you are so concerned, why don't you give the same instruction in other places? Why is it that you always want to make the people of George, like, your time is over, dear, in George. Let me tell you this today. We will no longer allow you. You've treated our people, you guys have treated our people like nothing in George. I want to say to you today, when I was the mayor of Central Karoo, I found out that they wanted to cut the electricity of the poor and block the mense se krag geblok. I said, no, let us go to the rich, big businesses. We cut the electricity of KFC, all the KFCs there. I remember we cut the electricity of the land bank. We cut the electricity. I remember even the police station, government buildings. But we left the poor people alone so that we gave them a chance for them to fix their money situation that month. Because I think it was January, it was just after Christmas, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So PA must pay. And that is an instruction very clearly. If they want, there's no one Wendy house that will be broken down in George. I'm saying to you today, julle sal ons mal maak. Ons is mal mense. Moenie vir ons maler maak nie. So I'm saying, so today, this is a mandate I'm giving as the leader of the Patriotic Alliance. Julle gaan nie toelaat dat ons mense se Wendy huise afgebreek word. As hulle jou toesluit, ons gaan vir jou gaan bail. I'm not going to allow that. I'm not going to allow our people to be treated. You're already poor. You are already obeying the law. So, wys my waar die mense se damn huise. If you don't want them to stay in a Wendy house, show me where's the damn houses. That bylaw is unconstitutional. It amounts to an eviction. They can't break down a Wendy house. There's our lawyer. I'm reading from the PA senior lawyer. The bylaw is unconstitutional. It amounts to an eviction. They can't break down a Wendy house without relocating the resident to an appropriate alternative accommodation. So all I'm saying to the thing is that the national chairperson, Marlon Daniels, is going to George this weekend. All the owners, if you have a Wendy house, go and register your Wendy house by Stamhof and Marlon Daniels this weekend. I'm saying to the lawyers, I want all the lawyers in the PA, Bevinville and George, to not let me get there and you are not there. So that you can help our people to register this. Our people need us now. Sit al jou planne op sy. If you are a PA lawyer, bevind yourself in George. Don't tell me, no, I've made plans. You don't make plans if you represent people. You must be there for our people. So I'm saying to you today, I will come down. So I will see who's not there. Onze mense het ons nodig. Our people need us. And your people need you. You put aside your plans for our people. Eugene has spoken. He has said what the law is saying. You're not going to deal with our people like there's no PA. We will not allow you to deal with our people like there's no Patriotic Alliance. You're not going to deal with our people like there's no Patriotic Alliance. We're not going to argue with them to say, oh no, this is not what we meant. Ken nie 'n damn om wat hulle gemeen het nie. Maar julle gaan nie onze mense se Wendy huise in George afbreek nie. En julle wat sê hou by die blou. Gat dan. Gat maar aan. Gat maar aan. Ons gaan fight vir julle ook, man. Julle is nog los. Julle is verlore. Maar ek sê vandag vir julle. Julle breek een Wendy house, Net een. Ons is binne in julle in die hof in. Die hof is toe, die hof maak nou op maandag, dink ek. Maar ons is maandagoggend met julle daar. Imagine people are respecting, they don't go and open a informal settlement. Imagine people are sitting there, they're waiting, want hulle is op 'n waglys, want jy nie weet wat gebeur hier. Dan kom julle hier. Ek sien ander Witman sy het gesê, ja, het vir tools. Ja, vir jou is dit vir tools. Vir ons is dit herberg. Ons mense soek net 'n dak oor hulle koppe, man. Ons mense soek net 'n dak oor hulle koppe. Julle gat nie ons mense. You're not gonna treat our people like this, man. You're not gonna treat our people like this. We're not gonna allow that. Breek net een. Julle sal sien. The national chair, Landela op die gronde die naweek. And I want the leadership of the PA, julle moet so lang George te kante toe beweeg. Bevind vir jouself by George. So that is the one thing I wanted to say about the Wendy houses. If Janine says the lady that is standing on a DA lives in a bungalow, so we will not even allow them to break down the bungalow of their own councillor. Imagine, ek bly in 'n bungalow, dan moet ander mense se bungalows afgebreek word deur die Kere mense, julle laat vir julle reg vir poppe gevat word. If you break down the bungalow of your councillor, we will defend your councillor, DA. We will defend your councillor. Wanneer het die mense public opinion, wanneer het hulle public participation gedoen, het hulle hoor wat is die mense se gevoelens rondom dis, what is the feeling of the people regarding this? No, that George, you can deny, you can defend. We never typed that circular that you sent out. We never typed that memo or whatever it was, or that thing. Maar julle gaat ons sien. That Patriotic Alliance is here. Julle gaat nie ons mense stupid maakie. Show us the housing list. Hoe ver is die lys? Wie is op die lys? And there's some of you, when we're at war, ek weet nie wat draai jy nog, maak planne die naweek. Jou planne is George. George by toe. Kry vir jou by George by. Thank you. I need to just say that. And I have now said what I wanted to say regarding the issue. What is that now? I have the issue of George for me was something that I needed to speak about. That we're not going to allow. Then, ek wil laaste praat van Theo en George Goetele. So I want to talk about our election plan. And before I do that, I want to talk about politics is power and power is politics explanation. Do you know, I once saw a reel where this woman she caught her husband with another girl in a room. And when she caught him in the room, they were both naked, him and this. So he's vastgetrap in die act. He was busy. he was busy, and the lady came, and the husband and this girl was busy, and when they were busy, she said, "What got here? What's happening here?" And the guy jumped up, and they was naked, and the other woman ran out, and this woman started to cry, "How could you do this to me?" And he says, and she was so angry, she was livid. I'm just like, "How could you do this? How could you do this?" And he says, "Sorry, baby, sorry." She's like, "No, I'm done with you now." He says, "Sorry, baby, I love you. Baby, I promise you. Ek het eers onze favorite style met haar gemaak. I didn't do our favorite position with her." And the lady says, "Promise? Promise?" I say, "Yeah, baby, I would never. That's me and you's position." My baby's like, "Oh, so you didn't do that favorite position with her?" "No, baby, no, I didn't. That one is for us." It's like, "Oh, you're so thoughtful." Now, many of us are like this. They say Mackenzie is in politics for power. Hey, you are that type. You're so thoughtful. Who is in politics for vibes? Politics is about power. Power to change lives. Power to make decisions. Politics is a power play. Politics is about power. Now you are being told like, Mackenzie just want power. It's true. I just want power. Because power changes lives. Power creates jobs. Power makes decisions. So I don't know if you say I'm just empowered, you think I'm wasting my time here. That's the lies people tell you, like, "Baby, I didn't give them your favorite style." Oh. We're not in politics for power. So why are you in politics? Why are you in politics? Politics. Let me show you a power move. The organization of Saldanha, let me use the power. I want to show you power. Saldanha Rugby Club. The Saldanha Rugby Club, or Rugby Federation, there's somebody there in the rugby. They come to me, they said, "Minister," they come to my office. "Minister, please, we're struggling," and they're showing me. I said, "Yes, they got a woman there, I forgot her name now." I said to that woman, "Can you send me all your finances and stuff?" That woman sends, like, even my companies were not as proper as that woman was. That woman, my accountants, like, I look at how she was stipulating everything. I'm like, wow, this woman really knows her job. I meet them again. They said it's bad, they need this. I said, "Fine, we'll give you 1 million rand. The government will give you 1 million rand. Now tell me, if I didn't have political power, would we have been able to give them that 1 million rand in Saldanha for the rugby? No. Mitchell's Plain Music Academy is teaching kids in the most violent areas how to play musical instruments. They ran out of money to pay teachers. Those are good people. They came to my office. "Minister, this is what we do." They're showing me proper stuff. I go to Betway, I said, "Give 1 million and I'll give 1 million. We gave them 1 million rand and 1 million for instruments. That's political power. That's political power. Duiselsdorp. I go there, my heart breaks. The kids, those people voted for us. The kids are walking the streets. There's nothing to do for them. I said, "Let me get a combi court for them there." That's political power. The northern areas, has never had a combi court. Political power is the reason why I've given instruction that there must be a combi court. You know, yesterday, I was so emotional. And I'll tell you why was I emotional. There was this boy that came to my office when I was just appointed, a young man. His name is SK. He does glass art. You remember that guy that did the art of me, that did art and it did glass art. So I'm like, this boy is so talented, SK. And I had a chat with him, and I remember I said to him, he says, you can give me any amount. I think you can give me 5,000 rands for this, it's fine. Or 2,000. I think I gave him like a 35,000 rands. I said, buy yourself tools also. And that young man, he's working so hard. He just needs opportunities. We took him to Abu Dhabi. No, to Dubai. He didn't go alone. I took Khoisan people. I took the lady that makes dresses. We took chefs. We took everyone that is involved. But when I saw those kids of the Cape Flats there on this world stage where there's first ladies and all royalties there, and I saw the kids of the Cape Flats dancing there, coming to dance there. Where do you think that happened? I'm trying to make you lots of examples. When the Khoisan people, I gave an instruction that we must go and get the remains of the Khoi and the Sun in Scotland. When that happened, they said the Khoi and the Sun can't go anymore because their visas will not be out in time. I said, make emergency visas. I will sign for that money. It's extra money. I'll sign for it. That's political power. So don't come to me here and say McKenzie wants power. Yes, I want power to change the lives of our people. I want power for myself. It's like, it's like, you know, I look at, I'm sorted with my family. But I need power to change the lives of everyone. Now let me show you how power works. I will make you an example with the ANC. This is a big thing I'm going to show you here. The ANC and I want to make an example with two parties. The ANC got 40% of the vote. I want to just show you the difference with President Ramaphosa. He got 40%. Now, people are saying, we don't want the GNU. We don't want the GNU. No, I always laugh when I hear that. When a person says to me he doesn't want the GNU, I know this one doesn't know politics. Doesn't understand power dynamics. Not because the GNU is this wonderful thing, no. But let me show you how. President Cyril Ramaphosa got 40%, leading the ANC to 40%. He's still the president of the country. Paul Mashatile is still the deputy president of the party, of the country. There's ANC ministers who is 40%. Do you know how smart he was? MK got 45%. But they're not in charge of KZN. While Ramaphosa got 40%, but he's in charge of the country. Malema got more than PA, the EFF got more than PA, but they don't have a minister. They don't have the political power that we have. So power, you must understand power dynamics. Don't let people tell you nonsense like, McKenzie, they just want power. We don't, it's those type of, I didn't give you your favorite style, baby. Oh, really? Power. Moenie met krag speel nie, man. Moenie krag weggooi nie, man. Why do you think they're fighting me? They're fighting me because They think if they destroy me, they can destroy the Patriotic Alliance. Power is the reason today, chasing power is the reason today there's parliamentarians, there's speakers, there's mayors, there's a minister, there's councillors. It's power. Power. And how they say, gaat kyk vir nice na. PA has never in the history of the Patriotic Alliance, we've never ruled the municipality alone. We have never ruled the municipality. We've never said this is our municipality. You cannot judge the PA because we never had full power. The DA has been having power in the Western Cape. The ANC has been having power in the Western Cape. The PA has never had full power. Full power. We've never had full power. We've never controlled Beaufort West fully. We've never controlled Knysna fully. We've never controlled anywhere fully. So we've never shown people what the PA government would look like. There's Amelia reminding me, I went to Randfontein to go and give those kids tennis rackets, millions worth of school gear. You know, when we were, Michelle always used to complain about El Rado Park Stadium. All the people used to complain about El Rado Park Stadium. And we would just say, the stadium, I also complain about the stadium. Now we have power. Last week, I saw them signing off that they're going to start doing the stadium next week. That's political power because I can't complain anymore. Alexandra doesn't have swimming pools that's proper. We are bringing swimming pools there. We've never had full power. Then you get councillors. A guy wants to become a councillor or a lady, then we give them the powers that a councillor have. When they're there, they forget about the people. You can't forget about the people. You guys get so in love with this post, né? When I said to the world, if the ANC does not install Kenny Kunene, I'm going to resign within 7 days. Now imagine if they didn't put him back and I was still here. How would you have respected me? Because I don't fall in love with a post. Because I'm in love with helping people. I'm not in love with a post that helping people brings. I want to show you something here. Let me just see if I can find it. Somebody said this to me. I don't see it. Just hold on. I just want to see. Give me a second, please. Did somebody send me a message, man? That message touched me deeply. I'll see if I can find it. I just need to reach what this person said to me. I can't find it now. The person is basically saying, President McKenzie, I just want to tell you that there was no tablets for me at the clinic. And I acted like I'm calling the counselor. I acted like I'm calling the counselor. And I said, no, councillor. I said, I see pillow for me. Then the nurse took out the tablet out of her handbag for me. She says, ek het maar nie van my councillor gepraat, ek het nie eens gebel die pres. Ek het dit gemakkelijk, ek bel. The councillors of the PA that work so hard, they have limited power because we don't have full power. Now, I've been told from when we started PA 2014, ek is corrupt, ek is dit, ons gaat nou al vir 2025, 2026. They still come with the same story. You know, you go to a place like Daniel Scale. I went there one day to go and see Councillor Frikkie and them. And I couldn't believe the people are so poor there. While billions of iron ore, manganese was passing me, trucks was passing me. Now, if I'm in charge of Daniel Scale, that nonsense will not go down. In Beaufort, we fought, not alone, we fought hard to make sure we bring fracking, it's going to come back. We fought for business to see there's a place called Beaufort West. But those things don't happen overnight. So people want me to do, it's only God that can do that, not me. Not a sinner like me. I was there for 12 months, but I can tell you what I did in 12 months. I can tell you today, when I got to Beaufort West, to Central Karoo, people were using bucket toilets. They don't use bucket toilets. I can tell you that every day there was people coming for bread, for this, for problems. I can tell you with the football, I would give money. Guys, come, there's money, go play your tournaments. I can tell you stuff that I did in Beaufort West, in Liuhamka, what I did for the kids there. So you mustn't play with power. So some of you don't know. You think you're doing the PA a favor. Ek gaan nie die PA vote nie. Hou het so vote, man. It's all right. We're trying to help you. Your house is burning and you're chasing away the firefighters. We need, you must understand that I see these kids. Yesterday was the princess, your highness in Beaufort West, children from the Cape Flats. Ons kinders lyk so mooi. My hart, ek wil nie eens kyk nie because my oor wil trane skiet. My eyes, I didn't even want to. So you know what they did? I'm sitting in the front row. I don't know, they'd shown them take those pictures. I'm sitting in the front row. And they are behind the scene, behind the stage. And they come one by one like, please, minister, please, minister. Like you could see they're so happy, but I don't want to look at them because I got emotional. Like, look where our kids are. I got emotional when I see our people on world stages at the G20. I never rested, you know, it's like when I was in Beaufort West, I would help clean, I would work. There was 1 year I was there, but I've inspired people, I hope. I remember my friend, like, Wilma, toe ek daar kom toe sê ons gaan sê eiers by mekaar gegooi. Like, we're going to throw him with X when he comes here. Ons gaan vir hom met eiers gooi. Wilma became one of the most loved people that I love in that town because she's got the truth. Then she brought me a big cake on my hand. I said, oh, you kept the eggs to make a cake. But what I'm saying to you, like, lieflike mens. You know, the national chair worked with me there without pay. He didn't get. Some of the businesses didn't succeed. But that's business. If you understand business, I've had businesses that don't succeed. Business change. We have businesses that don't succeed. I mean, like, not everything is going to succeed. But I want to tell you how important politics is. Do you think these people, they say, no, Gayton doesn't criticize the president. How do you know? Do you sit in cabinet? If the president even criticized me. I criticize the president, and he criticizes me. But I can't share because I can't share discussions of cabinet. Must I now go? They say last year he was at the border. Must I go to the... People don't think. Let me just show you a small thing. Some people really don't think. I was at the border gate with the Patriots. We were arresting people at the border there. Fast forward. DR, we're not going to border gate. But the cops are doing their work. The Border Management Authority are arresting people at the same spot where we arrested people. Why do you think they're doing that? You see, I can tell you that for the first time in the city of Joburg, there are colored people, white people, Indian people on those boats. For the first time, people have... I saw an article today about Bernardo. Somebody sent me that they say Bernardo Maralak is sitting on two boats. He went to school. What's wrong if a colored sits on two boats? I know white that sits on 8 boats. Julle like julleself vir niks vatty. Bernardo moet nog op meer boot sit. Julle is te bang. Imagine a man like that. He went to school. He's very educated. I saw his CV. He sits on 2 boats. Now, he's sitting on 2 boats. So what is wrong with that? Why is it when a colored is sitting somewhere, it becomes a problem? Julle maak my nar. Because you want to... People went to school. Must they not get opportunities? Beard is beard. Now, Bernardo... Wag. So I want everybody to know that, my heart was very sore because the white lady didn't get a visa because I was looking for her. They said there was something wrong with the application. But I made sure that I said, no, you must bring me I told my staff, I chatted them. I said, bring me a white, a black, an Indian, and coloreds. Bring me the yellow tutti. I like all races to be involved. Now you come say, no, this man can't get... Why is it that... They were complaining about Ralph Links, a man with a doctorate. Moet nie vir jou lag vat nie, hoor. Don't take yourself like... I remember my daughter was swimming in Cape Town in school. So she was visited by my daughter from Joburg. So my daughter came first at the swimming. And the kids that swim I was like, how do you know how to swim like this? And how do you? And they were going, and she's very soft-spoken, like, no, I just know how to swim. So she comes back and she tells this one of Joburg, this little gangster, she tells her like, oh, these girls are so shocked that I can swim, whatever. This one of Joburg then went, I'm still on the phone here, she went to those girls, it's her age, they're all the same age. So why do you guys ask her nonsense like, how come she can swim? How come you can swim? We've got a swimming pool at our house. What do you mean? And so onderskat mense jou. Oh, how come he sits on 2 boats? Oh, how come he does that? Oh, how come he does that? Ek is a unopposed. Ek is unapologetic. For me, it's not about... I'll make you an example. So I was working in I'm sharing with you. I was working in what is this thing? In Morocco during the first 3 games, and then immediately after that, so my kids came and because they wanted to watch football, and they came and the family came and friends came and we all watched football here, and then I went on leave, official leave. So I went to Dubai. So while I'm there, my heart, I'm just thinking about the game of Bafana. So my son goes like, why don't you just go? Because your mind is not here with us for 1 day. So I then told my office, now I'm on leave. I must still ask the president for permission if I can go. He says yes. So I called my private office, like people in the family office. I'm like, please book me a flight to Dubai, book me a car, book me this, and I came here. I remember I stayed at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, and I didn't worry about cost. I drove a top-of-the-range car, all of those things, because I paid for it. I come back, they're like, oh, you're wasting taxpayers' money. Now let me come to the taxpayers' money issue, that people will always find something to hit you with. Let's take Live Golf. I took a flight to South Korea. I get to South Korea. I speak to the owners of Live Golf. I said, please, you got to come to South Africa. The Stinger GC team, the South African golfers that they told me to come, they said, Louis Oosthuizen and the golfer said, maybe we can come to South Africa 2028, 2029. I say, let me go negotiate. I go into the room, I negotiate. I remember the manager, Richard Glover, says, yo, I've never had a man negotiate like that. When I walk out of there, I said 2026. We got it for 2026. Next meeting was in London. So the state paid for my flights, the car, and I think they picked me up at the airport, yes. They booked a hotel room for me because they had like a lot of hotel rooms already. I went to London. So let's just say, give and take, I spent R1 million putting Live Golf, trying to get Live Golf to South Africa. Now Live Golf is coming to South Africa. I've spent, let's say, R1 million. I'm just calling a number out of my head. Breweries is given 20 million already. Sponsorship is close to 100 million already. Jobs are going to be created. 54 of the world's top golfers are coming here. Now, look at what we spent, but look at the return. But people will say to you, you just want to travel. Like, do you really think I went to Dubai yesterday for 1 day? 1 day. Because I was invited, I was a keynote speaker there. But that the organizers paid. I'm here in Morocco to come and sign something that you'll hear tomorrow. What am I coming to bring to South Africa? Do you think, no, it's just like the holiday. Where's the holiday? We are working. Now I want to show you something about the DA. And I'm talking about the DA. They say PA is a dictatorship. All right, let's see that. In the PAC, they say that there's Liam. Liam is so young and he's the mayor of Cape Town. And we are a new party, basically. A young party. Do you want to tell me a party that has been here for 25 years? I think that's how long the DA has been around. They've never developed a council, a person that can rule Johannesburg for them. I'm going to repeat. Are you saying to me that the DA in 25 years has never developed anybody capable to take over? While we have developed many young leaders. There's Central. She's going to be the mayor of Saldanha. There's Leify. She's going to be the mayor of Drakensberg. There's Liam. He's going to become the mayor of Cape Town. There's Beauty. She's going to become the mayor of Neisner. These are new leaders. There's Ombiza. There's Jasmine. These are people that we are developing. We are developing leaders in our communities. Because I can't be the leader forever. If God calls me home, the party must continue. We develop leaders. Now you tell me, for 25 years, they're taking a Oma to go and run Joburg. Where are the people that they develop? Where are the defenders of the DA? Here, die ouma moet saam met haar kleinkinders is. The grandkids. Sê my nou met Bokkie en Konele, hulle gaan fight daar in Joburg. Don't come to us here, because we are a factory of developing in the PA. We are a factory. So I remember with Kali Papir, I'll never forget that, where they said, Kali that helped the DA. They said when I said, no, when we negotiated, I said, it's fine, let's make Kali the mayor. They said, no, Kali can't be the mayor. I said, why? They said, because ons werk met baie geld. Here, toe raak ek mal. Toe is ek mal. So I'm saying to you, you must understand power. And that's what I wanted to explain to you tonight. You must understand power. You see, some of you are so scared of your own greatness. Julle is te lank onder, jy sien yourself te laag. You're scared of your own greatness. You see, one thing I like about God, if he said yes, no man can say no. Start believing in yourself. Start coming out and don't be in a hurry. Your time will come. Oh nee, wanneer gaan ek ook 'n bietjie? No, your time, there's something bigger for you. Your time will come. Don't be in a hurry. But we're not going to take 25 years for your time to come. Ouma moet ouma beskuit gaan bak. Sy moet al die resep geleer het. And now they criticizing Liam. Instead of letting Ouma criticize, they busy with Liam. A young man that can still make mistakes and learn and become something greater than what he is today. Hulle moet vir 74 years gaan kyk. Hulle so te doen met my. I've decided the PA must have a 75-year-old birthday party for Helen Zille to show we are good people. I took that decision because they are so obsessed with me, so I also want to repay it. So, PA people, please, ons gaat vir haar sing. When she's 75 years old, I want you guys to make a big thing of her birthday. Do me that favor. Let's show Auntie Helen we love her. When she's 75. When she's 75 years, I want us to sing for Helen Zille. We must make a big thing, 75, because that's what I want to do for her. Because they're so obsessed with me. And I just thought, but it would be a nice gesture when she's 75 for us to really celebrate her birthday. 75 years, and you still say, I'm going to become the mayor. Woo! Vader van Tjenade. You moet helemaal niet meer van poppen laat vatten. I'm saying to you there, we are not a perfect party. We are far from perfect. We get so many things wrong. But the victories that we get right, we had to teach ourselves how to do these things. We had to come to parliament and meet people and sit down and read and read and read. We had to become councillors and read and read and read and read. You can't. That's why I said, Wizza, Twing, Holy Oil, they can't come back as councillors. Ander mense moet nou councillors kom word daar. They need to go up. Excuse me. Other people must go up. Hulle moet opgaan. Who's have done well in Annandale? Dwayne has done well in Eldos. Holy Oil has done well in Eldos. But there's no 75-year-old that says they're going to change my future. I've watched it. 75 years, 50 jaar gehad om my future te verander. You want to come change it now? So I've decided that the PA, we're going to have a birthday party for Helen Zeller. PA people, check the date. Liam, you can let me know. Must have a cake. We must have a cake. We must just appreciate how long she's been around. Because alles must obsessed with me. You know, truth be told, I'll tell you a secret today. Ek kan nie wag om uit te gaan in politiek uit. So I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do with my life. But I'm proud when I look at people like Jasmine, when I see people that has become leaders, that have seen people grow. Yeah, you get that one or two. Hulle bly maar betlak. But you get those people that you can see this person has grown. So I just needed you to know, we are in politics for power. Don't make a mistake. Don't make that mistake. Don't let them lie to you. Maybe ek het nie vir my style gegee van so nie. Oh, my baby. Sy sien, say baby. Sy seker nie my style gegee nie. Ek sal dit nooit doen nie, baby. Sy is myne, sy. Vergiet. Hy het toe net die vrou vasgetrap. So net die man vasgetrap. Maar kom toe. So I'm saying to you, I love the PA. You know, the spirit. I was looking at, I follow Elsia Curtis. So I'm laying on the bed earlier. So I'm just checking a post. I'm going on Facebook. And she says, she doesn't want to laugh alone. Here ek kyk nou. Ooh, here mense. Toe lê ek soos ek lag. Ek sien hoe daar's 'n song vir Triggles en 'n song gemaak van PA. Here ek het nog niet zo gelag, hoor. You know, can you really, can a deer really make the bread? Die would be Facebook, they hit your bread. You know, we've got 2 people today that wants to join the PA from the DA. After Dion George's story, they're like, no, there's a split going to happen. They won't be part of the split. But he said, our brand is being taken by anybody who was, what did he say? I love it. He says, our brand that we built as the DA is now being taken by anybody that's an influencer. He says, come. I hate Gayton. Yeah, come. They say, that's not what we built here. So, to all of you here today, we must never do what other parties are doing. They're trying to be PA now. They're trying to be cool. They're trying to be... We don't act. These things come naturally to us. You know what happened earlier? I'm in the lift in Morocco. I'm in the lift. As I jump in the lift, the trolley guy, the guys that work here in Morocco, it's got 2 lines of trolleys, 2 lines of trolleys, 2 lines. So I can see the lift open. So I can see he must now take that one out and he must run back. So I said, no, you take this one, I take this one. As I push it out, the trolley, he's like, thank you. He doesn't know who I am. 2 South Africans come. Actually, we exchanged numbers. They come, they go like, Minister! Hey, what's happening here? I just burst out laughing. This guy's like saying, a minister? What do you mean, minister? I said, they're drunk. Leave them, they're drunk. I said, how are you, my brothers? So. I met the same guys at the hotel, so we exchanged numbers. What I'm saying to you is that for me, there was no camera, there was nobody there. It was on Biza and them and all of us. It is natural the way we are. It's natural. They are more on the lives. Before the PA people come on, they are on. They've got a phone, and then they have a phone, and they have two phones. One for the lives, where they have just hold on. These guys are saying, let's go for dinner. I said, no, I'm with the Patriots. Just hold on. So we are family. The PA people, we are family. We don't pretend. This is not, I wasn't like this because I became a minister. I always made jokes and stuff like that. Ja, ek het vra die mense wat van my in die tronk was. Ek al die jokes gemaak en gelag and ask the people that work with me in my companies before I became a politician. So you heard today. Now I want to ask you something about being in the pockets of the ANC. The ANC put together a GNU. The ANC never came with a gun, do you want to be part of the GNU? No. The ANC said, let's meet. We met with them. They said, do you want to be part of the GNU? We said, yes, we want to be part of it. Now we're part of the GNU. Nobody forced us. The ANC never forced us. You can't be GNU like the DA and still be opposition. Choose a side. Now that is what pisses me off. You are GNU and you are opposition. So you are double dipping. You can raise issues that is not right in cabinet, but you still play for the gallery outside. PA is GNU. If you don't want me to be GNU, tell me to resign. Then I can attack the president. Then I can attack the leadership of government leadership. But I'm part of government leadership. I've got opportunities to ventilate the issues that you are unhappy about in cabinet Likhutla, in extended cabinet. If I call the president and say, President Ramaphosa, I would like to see you. He would never say no. He will say, all right, let me check my diary. We'll call you and you come see me. Now, if you don't want me, if you want me to go out and just shout the president here for likes and for Facebook and for media. Oh, Gayton has captured the blue light. Come on. PA, we have lives to keep you informed of our decisions. All the negotiations that are happening, the NEC kept you informed. Now you can't be a double agent. I'm not a double-minded man. I'm part of the GNU. When I'm not happy with the GNU, I have every Wednesday we have cabinet. I can talk there. One thing about this president of us, that man can listen. That man, he listens to everyone. Then he'll give us his view. He's a good listener. And he will even correct your own presentation because he listened to what you said during presentation. Government of national unity. There must be unity. I'm saying once you are part, you can't work at a mechanic shop, fix cars. Then the customer comes to you on the weekend. Yeah, I took my car there by your firm and my car now is not driving. Then you're like, yeah, that mechanic, but you work there. Fix the car. Say to the man, oh, bring it, I will check what's the mistake. You can't be a mechanic and also a complaining customer. What is that? You are a mechanic and you are a complaining customer. You are a mechanic and you are a complaining customer. What is that? Choose your side. If you don't want me to be part of the GNU and you want me to start attacking President Ramaphosa and my fellow cabinet ministers, let me jump out. Then we can attack. But you can't be a snake. How will they trust me inside? That's not who I am. That's not who you should be. That's not who I will be. That's not the PA way. We choose a side. We fix what's broken because we're part of this thing. Bradley and them were part of the coalition in Nelson Mandela Bay. And Walid and them were part of the coalition in the Naisna. They didn't listen to them. They didn't listen to Bradley and they didn't listen to Walid and them. I then gave an instruction. Go out. They went out. Bradley and them resigned from that coalition. Tig and them resigned from that coalition. Now, Panyaza listens to Ivan's suggestions. Now, how come? No, Ivan can't come tomorrow and criticize Panyaza. I will fire him. Because he sits with Panyaza in meetings, the premier. So I'm giving you politics that I see people attack you with and some of you don't know how to answer them. Now, if Ivan Botha wants to attack Panyaza, the premier, he must step down and attack Panyaza because he meets with Panyaza there. They ventilate issues. They must fix. That is what leadership is. That is what leadership is. Leadership is when you are part. I'm shocked when I see the DA is taking the president to court. While they can ask the president, can you give us that thing? People in the ANC, no, we don't want this GNU. Do you want to be out of power? Do you understand politics is power? Look what the ANC leadership has achieved was 40%. They literally still in charge of the country, honestly. Now you must come tell me I must hate the president. Then I must not serve in his cabinet. Gayton is quiet about the foreigners. How am I quiet about the foreigners if I talk inside cabinet? I'm talking inside cabinet. I can no longer scream, Abahambe in the streets. Because I have a powerful platform to speak. I have now a powerful platform. I can speak to the powers that be, the powers of this country and say, no, but these foreigners, we need to get. I have the power to do that. I don't need to scream from outside. I'm in the building where decisions are being taken. What is the PA doing? The PA, elke week is om bies hulle beklei daar in die parlement vir die PA, vir die mense. Die council is beklei, maar you don't want to see that because you hate us so much that you can't see any good we are trying to do. So to everybody here, let me tell you, we will reach the promised land. We will get there.